Hey, this is Michael. I wanted to catch everybody up on my Kickstarter campaign for my Occupy Wall Street inspired adaptation of Christmas Carol. First of all, the campaign is going really well, but I still don't have enough money. So, if you're interested in seeing this adaptation ever get on the stage, please don't hesitate. Go to Kickstarter.com, find the campaign, and please give all you can. I got about a week left. But also, I wanted to make sure that people really understand what I'm trying to do with this adaptation. I think that what Dickens wrote was this great activist piece to change the world. That's it. I think he wanted to write a piece for working class folks about how we need to pull together as a community, how we have to look to each other and not just look up to the upper class to find a way for them to save us. And I think he also wrote a story for the upper class to let them know that if they're doing well, that doesn't mean the world is doing well. That doesn't mean the community is doing well. And that ultimately their lives are going to be ruined if everyone's lives are ruined. So what I tried to do in this adaptation was tell it from a worker's perspective. Instead of it being told by Dickens or being told by God or being told by Scrooge, this adaptation is told by Cratchit, an average working class guy who's lost a lot. He's always worked hard, he's followed the rules, but he's not getting ahead because the society isn't set up for that. The society isn't set up for workers to get ahead. It's set up for the wealthy to get wealthier and for the poorer to get poorer and for us just to be cogs in their wheel. So, what I decided to do was set it at an abandoned Occupy camp with a few last stragglers who have nowhere else to go. And they feel that this is the story they need to tell to this particular audience. So, they're playing all of the roles and they're singing songs, they're singing these great labor tunes, and they're breaking out of the story every once in a while and telling the facts about what's really going on. The facts about what was happening at the time in the Industrial Revolution and the world that they're trying to take us back to before we had unions, before we had child labor laws, before we had everyone could vote. Back in those days when we were just wage slaves, replaceable pieces. That's the world they're trying to take us back to, and I think Christmas Carol is a wonderful way to remind people of how bad things used to be and how easy it is for us to slide back to that. And yeah, I want it to be fun. But my ultimate idea is for this story to not just be another cash cow that rich theaters can use to try to make their wealthy subscribers feel good that they're not as bad as Scrooge. What I want this story to be is a play that activist and progressive theaters around the country can team up with activist organizations to use as a fundraiser so that it's our cash cow. So working class theaters benefit from this wonderful story about the working class. So if you're interested in helping me put this on stage, please kick into the Kickstarter and hopefully I will see you this Christmas. Bye-bye.